going on, guys? Dylan here, and today I'm back with another video. And today we are actually starting a new series, and it's going to be on UFC 2 career mode. So basically in this video, what I did is I made my custom fighter, and then I did, I think, 2 fights, and I won them both. I'm going to tell you that now. And they were pretty good fights, and they were actually pretty fucking quick too. So right here, as you can see, I'm just making my fighter. So that's like the preset character. So I made his name Dylan, as you'll see I do right here. I made his name Dylan, and then I made his last name Huggins, which is my last name. Right there. I made his nickname, I think it was, Big Daddy, and then I made him from Sudbury, Ontario, where I am from. It takes a little while to find it, so bear with me. Almost there. And there it is, just under here. Right there. No, really? Right there. There it is. Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. I made him 18. He's in welterweight, and I made him, I've seen how tall you can make him. You can make him like 6'1" in welterweight, surprisingly. But I made him 5'10"-ish, 5'8". And I made him southpaw, because that's what I am in real life. This I just messed up on by clicking. And then I started doing his hair. So I'll scroll down to the haircut that looks the most like mine, which is that one right there. Then I made his hair color blonde, which is my hair color. Then I gave him some eyebrows that look kind of close to mine, but not really. Those aren't the ones. I picked a few of there, see which ones look best. And I went with those ones, I think. Yeah, and then I made his eyebrow color, I think it was brown. And then that was it for that one. I didn't give him any facial hair or body hair. Then I went down to head. But then I realized that's like taking a game face picture and everything, so I went over to his eyes. Made him blue like my eyes are. Then I gave him a body type. The skin I left the same. I was going to switch it, but I decided to leave it like that. And then I didn't give him any tattoos. For the fight gear, I left him with the same shorts. I scrolled through all of them and I didn't really like any of them. So I just left them with the shorts that you start with, which are those ones right there. Then for the mouth guard, I gave him a Canadian mouth guard because I'm from Canada. And then accessories, I put a ankle brace on his right ankle. And then for style, I made the walkout music. I forget what it was. I think it was Bad Blood. Yeah, it is. Pretty good song, I like it. And then his personality, I made him George St. Pierre, because that's my favorite UFC fighter. And the taunt I don't really mess around with, I just left it the same. And then skills, I made him a boxer. You can see up at the top corner it says boxer. And then that was all you had to do for the fighter. So once you have your fighter created, then it brings you over to, I think, like the 2 teams that you can get onto. And then it brings you into a fight. Hope I don't get copyrighted for the music. I feel like that might be a possibility. But, fuck it. Whatever. I'm gonna download the song, it's actually pretty good. sorry that it takes a little while to load, but it's not my internet, it's the game. The game takes a little while to load because of how good like the graphics are and everything they put into it. These videos I skipped because I can only record up to 10 minutes and I don't want to waste the time that I can record. And then those were just the 2 teams I had the option to get onto. It's different every time for every person. I'm also pretty sure it's for stuff that's like different weight classes. Here I advanced to the fight that I had. And this fight, it was pretty quick, not gonna lie. Kind of sweep the dude's leg out from underneath him and then I knocked him out on the ground. But it was a pretty good fight overall. So here's just him walking in. I could care less about him, so I skipped it. Like, I don't care about him, so I skipped it. And then there's me walking in. I remember, I'm pretty sure I skipped it too at one point. Maybe I didn't. Dylan Huggins, Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. George St. Pierre's a little walk-in. Bowie Foy runs in. And he runs back and forth a couple times. And that's when I ended up skipping. So this dude, I didn't even realize he had a 3-inch reach on me. But it didn't stop me from winning. Touch gloves at the beginning, always remember to do that. Now I'm not the best at this game, but I'm pretty decent for what I can do. I normally lose a couple fights, but I mostly win all the time. And the times that I do lose in career mode, I kind of just restart. A lot of people probably do. Oh yeah, that's where I knocked out his leg. Fucking punch dived him, and then I just knocked him out on the ground. And that was the first fight, pretty fucking quick. Made him bleed, and that was my first fight victory. Took his leg out when he tried to punch me, knocked him on the ground, and then dived onto him and knocked him out. And then I just showed the replays because just to show how clean that knockout was, how fast it was too. And then I skipped the part saying who I won. And I don't know if it's this fight or the next fight I do, but I'm pretty sure it's the next fight I do that it shows me what team I got drafted onto. So the next part of this video you guys are going to see is me like training for the fight. I only trained one time for real, and then I just simmed the other parts because I highly doubt you guys want to watch me just train my guy a whole bunch of times before I get the fight. I'm pretty sure you guys just want to see the fights. So when next video I do on this, I'll try and edit it out and everything. But in here, it's just me getting drafted to which team I want to be on. And I was the 3rd pick, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no, I was 2nd. Never mind, I was the 2nd pick. And now it's just going to show, I think, a little cutscene of the gym that I get, but I skipped that too, because I don't have enough time. Because I don't have enough time, so I kind of skipped that part of the gym scene where it's going to show. Champions Tyrone Ludley like normal, but on my other career mode account, I beat Tyrone Ludley. Yeah, I was just scrolling through to see who I wanted to fight, and then I ended up going with the first dude. And then I started my training, and this is, I think, where the cutscene comes in. Yeah, when I clicked A here, the cutscene came in, but I skipped that part. And then it was just a bunch of things telling me what to do and everything. So, here's where I gotta train my guy. I like doing stand-up training for the first 3 times, then I like doing ground and then I like doing clinch work and everything, because I like to try to even out my training, because the first character I made, I just gave him all the power in the hands like a YouTuber I watched, FaZe Jev, did. And it didn't really work out too well, so I switched. So this character I'm going to try and train to get him to like almost 100 overall and everything, or at least a lot better than my other character, which is what I'm going to be trying to do in this series. The series will end probably when my guy retires. But if you guys want to see me even after he retires, just make him and bring him online and everything. I'll gladly do that for you guys, so just let me know down in the comments below, and I will do that. So here I'm just doing my first training session for heavy bag hands to give me a bit more strength and power in my hands, and I ended up getting a B. So this is all I did for the rest of the training, but except I simmed up to it because I highly doubt you guys want to watch that again. So I just went back under training camp, same thing, simmed the 2 other things, and then I went to the fight. This other fight was pretty quick too. I think it lasted about a minute or so, because the dude took me to the ground, and you'll see what happens next after he took me to the ground. So here I just simmed up this whole entire thing, and I went to the fight, and now you guys are about to watch my second fight. Hopefully in the next episode I make, I'll be in the UFC. I'll like make it to the UFC in there. Then maybe I'll throw my first UFC fight or make a dedicated episode to it. So if you guys want to see just a dedicated episode to my first UFC fight, please sure to let me know down in the comments below. But if you guys just want to see like me do my first UFC fight and a whole bunch of other ones in the next episode, then you can also let me know. So here it's just a walk-up. I skipped both of them because I didn't feel like having to watch them. And now the fight begins. This dude was doing pretty good at first. He dodged a couple of my punches, but the second he took me to the ground, that's when he made the mistake, which you guys are going to see in a couple minutes. Got me there good in the face. This I didn't realize that I had no stamina, because I wasn't really paying attention. There you seen he went for a little takedown, but he didn't do it. He just decided to not try. But then if I'm correct, he goes right here for the takedown, and I couldn't defend it. And then me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not staying on the ground with him, so I went back sitting. I got him in my back mount. I got him on top, and I got into top mount. I postured up, and I knocked him out here. So this is where the dude's mistake went when he tried to take me to the ground. The fight was not even, I don't think the fight lasted even a minute, actually. And yeah. So I won that part, won the fight, and then I'm pretty sure this part it just drafted me to whatever, like showed who won and everything. So this video is getting to an end, guys. So if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe down below, because I am trying to grow and reach 1,000 subs by the end of 2018. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.